Okay, let's get started then. So let's follow our ritual. No, some excitement. Friday evenings after a hectic day, after a hectic week, many of us will be very tired, but we can't be in this get together tired, right? So let's all unmute, make some noise, clap, and be enthusiastic. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. So the first topic we'll discuss today. See, if you remember a couple of weeks back, I had told that we should spend our time apart from obviously posting content so that people reach out to us. Apart from that, we should always focus on how we can reach out to more and more people. And the best way to do that is through our existing clients. Right? We have a lot of clients, and our program is so good that all our clients will get results. We know that. Right? Now, how do we get our clients to talk about us? Or how do we get our clients to share contents? Right? Preferably personal contents, right? Just putting out a collage which is available on our Telegram channel is not as effective as they putting out a transformation of themselves. Right? So let's say someone has just started, and many of the clients, their concern is that I will post, but let me reach 20 kilos, let me reach 15 kilos. Unfortunately, that is too late, right? Because we know that there are a lot of possibilities that the same client who's so very enthusiastic today, after a few days or weeks, some challenge might come up in their life because of which they decide to pause the program. They decide to take a break. And with that, the chances of them reaching 15, 20 kilos to post also goes down, right? But our aim is that we need to help more and more people around us. So more and more people around us should know such a program exists. For example, I'll give an example. Let's say we have Sweta here who's joined for the first time. Sweta is our client, right? Priya and me have been helping her. Now we want to let people around Sweta know that Sweta is doing such a program and she's getting results. A person called, a couple called Joe and Priya is helping, right? So Priya is going to come up with an idea which every one of you can implement with your clients, especially ladies. Why? Because March 8th is, what is March 8th?
Women's
Can
Day.
someone?
Women's Day.
Women's Day, correct,
I'm
right?
not
So
getting
it's a
there
good
on
day.
March 8th.
What is it, Mapsida?
Sam's birthday.
Sam's birthday. I don't know. I forgot that actually. Yeah, so it's a good day that we can tell our women clients to post something about their health and thank you as the coach. Right? So Priya is going to tell each one of you how to do that using Chat GPT or any of your AI tools. So let's keep it as a small workshop. Please have your laptops ready, please, or on your mobile. Please have Chat GPT running. I'll hand it over to Priya.
Priya, you're on.
Hi everyone. So we are without babysitter. So that's the commotion you hear in the background. Anyway, so I'll just show you what I did last year, and I generated a lot of leads with this. Okay. So the common issue that we face mostly with clients when we ask them to post is they say that I don't want to post. I'll post after 5 kgs, 10 kgs, this kind of, you get these kind of reasons. So what I usually see is if we give them a good content which we can share, they are ready to share. So last year I created
It's with a lot of.
okay, I created a reel like this. I posted it and I asked all my clients to share this tagging me. The same reel. Can you see? Guys and girls, both. So with that, you can see so many people have posted tagging me. With this, my own profile also got a lot of mileage, and clients also also they could tag me and they could get a lot of leads or a lot of questions. What is the program about? That way, last year we generated a lot of leads on March 8th with just this simple reel. As you can see, I didn't have time to record a reel. I just put a voiceover to a couple of my existing videos and I created a reel. Okay. So that is the first thing that I wanted to say that we can do. Now, next, how to do. Last year we didn't use much of Chat GPT, so I used Canva. Now, Chat GPT is a very useful tool. So what I do, I have a paid version of Chat GPT. See, it's around 400 rupees per month. Actually, I got it for free for a year, but I was paying it even before it was free. But guys, it is totally worth paying this because you can see the amount I use Chat GPT in a single day. I've created projects. I create a lot of work done on this, with Chat GPT itself. So Women's Day idea race. Okay. So this is my So if you have Chat GPT, you can do this. I gave an idea of creating a collage for Women's Day, keeping my photo and a space for the client's photo. So you can see that I started this few days back. Today I've come up with I want to do a Women's Day reel that my clients can reshare on Insta and Facebook or WhatsApp status should be something that will draw people to take up my healthy weight loss coaching and should catch attention in 2026. These were my prompts that I gave. And this is the ideas that it gave. And I started working on that. Okay. So obviously the first few were not so good. It went on. I'm also creating a reel again. That's why. So it gave me this. Then I said, not this. Put my photo also on the. Please use this pic of me as a coach. Leave a space to fit the client pic. So it made this content. My face should be realistic because I saw that my face is getting changed in this. So keep the same face as it is. These are the prompts. Okay, you can write down these prompts. No need for white background. So this went on again. Again, I created, again, it kept on doing things. So thank you, Coach Priya. Then I gave my client's photo. I think this is Padmaja Shesov, maybe on this call. And I created one for her. Okay. Again, use my photo. Again, this was not something that I liked. So this went on, as you can see, right? Going on creating. Mine was looking very dull. So I said, change the t-shirt. It changed to red. Then I said, add my number. Then created more images. Joe felt this was too much of sparkle. This is up to you. Okay. This was not there. So finally, I tried to replace this original one. It created some more versions. Okay. So nothing was actually suiting me. So what I found out is finally one version I liked was the photo that was created here. This one. This seemed very simple and I could use this. So what now I found out is Canva has a new feature actually. Okay. I can import this photo, any photo you create on Chat GPT, and you can go and give that photo over here, select this media, and it will actually create the design for you. Okay. So that means this will all become editable and just need to replace with the actual photos. In Canva, I can go, I say create magic layers, select that media, select which of those photos you like, and you select this. This will create a completely editable collage file. So now you can see.
This is pro. This is pro version of Canva.
Yeah. Again, Canva I have paid. Okay. So because now you see my photo is not realistic, neither I can replace any client. So once I decided on the format, I can replace any image with the same words. I can add my phone number or my photo. You can change anything. So this is now creating it. I've already done this. I already did this. Okay, I created it. I replaced this photo with my client's photo. That's Padmaja's. And my photo, I added my number. Okay. I even asked Padmaja, can you share it? And she'll do it on Women's Day. Okay. So these are the tools that are available with us. It's very, very, straightforward. Anybody has any questions?
Priya, when
Yeah,
you
where
create,
is that magic layer? Can you show? Is it
Go
only?
to, it's only for paid version.
Yeah, yeah, I have Pro. It's paid
Go to
only.
create. It came today only. Magic layers.
Will it show in the web version also, right?
Today I did completely on my. Let me check on my web version. But in my phone, it's there. And I checked on my tab, it's there.
it's there, Nirjara. In the first screen, main screen itself, it's there. Desktop version also.
So why this is useful, I'll tell you this feature. Now, any poster that you see, which you get, you can edit it with this magic layers. You just have to, this is only for images. You can change the background, you can make it editable, the fonts, any poster you get, you can just select the media and it gives you a completely editable version.
Priya, just one more doubt. When you had the option of editing, like the whole thing, and you put the client's photo and your photo, did you have to change again the background of your photo, or it fitted as it is?
No, I had to change.
It did not auto crop and fit it into
No.
that poster that
No,
already.
no, I had to change.
Okay.
I removed the background of my photo.
Okay.
Priya, can you please open the web URL? I'm somehow not able to see for me.
Okay, so I'll check it out.
Oh, not web URL. I'm actually opening in my Mac. I've installed it from App Store.
Webbit is there. I can see it. I can show it over here. For those who are using laptop, this is the magic layers. Go to create a design. And this is magic layers. And I'm using iPhone, so Mac also should have it. And I can check my app also. So why I took this up as a topic first is this is not only for ladies. Okay, guys also, you can create thank you to all the ladies or some kind of content this March 8th and you can make. So this is the app, Nirjara, you can see.
Yes, Priya, I can see, but somehow it's not showing for me. I'll figure it out. No problem.
Maybe you need to update it. But it's there on all the versions, okay? Android and this. Okay. Any other questions?
Priya, can you send that chat GPT that full
Yeah,
link?
I can send it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send it. I'll share it with you. So use Chat GPT a lot because see sometimes I always say right pay for the right resources. But even if it's free also, okay, you don't need to pay for it. Chat GPT is free. Only if you use like me, you may need to go for paid. Free users also get the same premium content. The only difference is you will have limited queries. After a particular number of queries, they'll tell you to come after 1 hour. So it's not that I get some special features, but use ChatGPT, use Gemini, use Perplexity Pro. These things can help you a lot to create good content. And this March 8th, we can get a lot of, you know, taggings from women thanking you as a coach. Okay, so the reel I've yet to prepare, I didn't get time, but these are my ideas. All good? Okay. So it's not a workshop exactly. I just took a small topic because we can use this for the coming weekend. So the next is Dr. Shree. Okay. See, one thing I really am proud of her is it did not come easy for her, this thing. She has fought for it. And frankly speaking, Joe and me had absolutely no role to play in this. She has fought for it. She has figured out. And we have been mentoring a lot of people. I can see that she has taken it up on her own. Coaching, clients, consultation, everything. Okay. So when she joined the business, she, like Nirjara and Arjun, had no weight to lose. That's a very rare case in today's world, but no way to lose. How do you show a transformation to people? So she found her own testimony, and that's what she's going to share. One is how she fought for her 9%, and credit goes to her completely, and how she made her story for using our business for not only healthy weight loss, she made her own package. So she'll talk about hair fall. So over to you, Shirish.
Thank you so much, Priya. So yeah, so last February 2026, I'm happy that I could achieve 9%. All credit actually goes to Joe and Priya because it was just because of their proper mentoring and all-time support that we had on call, on message, every time they were there. So what I would like to tell at first is the basic things that again I started using ChatGPT. I created my own poster, which is a new thing that I actually learned from one of the meetings. Somebody I saw them, they also used this tactic. So I just created a poster of my own with my picture and what do I provide, like health and fitness, like weight loss, hair loss, or gut reset, a specific things, a list of things, and put a heading called as personalized wellness coaching program. And I put my number and I shared it across my known people. And I just put a message also across telling that I'm basically a dentist and I have started this. So anybody in need can reach out to me if they need any help. So people reached out a lot when I messaged them in that way. Even husband Nitin, he also messaged his friends. So we got a lot of leads. Again, there are a lot of leads still remaining to do the consultation, which we are working on. So I think that was one of the main thing that we got leads that led us to the 9%. And yeah, again, like last time we spoke, got a big closure of 400 PV also. So altogether, it was one of my legs also. She started joined into this, and again I got a client from there. So really, this time in March also, I'll try to keep it up and go at least 12% further. So that was about the 9% journey. So regarding, when I came into this business and when Nitin did his weight loss transformation, even though I started, referring clients initially, and I did my first consultation in August, if you remember, I had shared that. But still, I felt there was some lack of confidence or something that I felt that even though I was telling them, my husband has done the program and he has got wonderful results, but still something was missing. So then hair loss is something that I had since my hostel days, BDS days, but I had never worked on. In between, I had consulted some dermatologist. They had given me just biotin and some shampoos. It worked only for few weeks, and everything was back to square one. Now postpartum, this hair loss was so severe that I even remember showing my parents how much it was all over the floor when I used to, comb my hair. But I never thought that this business could actually help me with that. So one day, again, I was like, see, there is so much nutrition, and we read a lot, we understand a lot about this nutrition. So then I spoke to Jo and Priya, and I was like, I have this issue. So I see in the program that, there is something like this. So can we work on it? So then, according to their instructions, also I I added more proteinaceous food to my diet. I started taking omega-3 in the morning and night, then added daily in the morning. Then I was just thinking, initially, what if Nutrilite had biotin? At that time, it was not there. I was just thinking it would have been nice if biotin was there. And it was like a real manifestation. Within days, I thought that I could see that, they have put up a new poster. I was so happy, and I was telling Nitin, see, it is like manifestation. I wanted their biotin. Biotin is coming. I'm using that. Then I added biotin also. And also my hemoglobin level was less. Again, that's also a big factor for hair loss. I understand that. So I started added cherry iron also to that. So then within 2 weeks, I must say, I saw drastic changes. It was so, so shakable for me that I had so much hair loss, so drastic hair loss. But it started reducing a lot in the sense since I started combing, it used to come down like only 10 strands, then very 5 strands, and now it's like only 2 or 3 strands. So it gives me so much happiness. And that in turn gave me so much confidence to talk out in this opportunity when people say, everybody will be asking us one question. I remember when I was in this opportunity in the beginning, when Priya was introducing artistry, I was like, Priya, did you use this? Have you tried it? So the same question is coming back to me. Are you using this? I am thin, but are you using? I was like, yeah, see, I have this journey with me, and I've seen drastic changes. So that gives more confidence to the person whom we are talking to and giving the consultation also. And people have another big doubt that, okay, will this cause any toxicity, this and that, liver damage, kidney damage? So I think I wanted to share this also, that I have been using the Nutrilite products since over a few months now, continuously, daily. And today I did my complete full body checkup, including ultrasound abdomen and everything. All my parameters are in good state, kidney, liver, everything in a wonderful state. And another thing is my hemoglobin was 10.8 a few months back. And I started taking cherry iron. It was just on and off. I was not even taking continuously. The 90 tablet, that's one pack which I bought is still remaining. But still, with only that much consumption, this times yesterday the health blood report had come. It came to 11.8, nearing 12. From 10.6 or something, it had increased so much. So I could see how efficient it was. And I had taken earlier also iron tablets before, but that had caused nice. So overall, I think having our own transformational journey in any way, God forbid, hopefully nobody should have any issues, not that way. But if you just take, I understand how important it is, because a few days I have noticed 3 to 4 days, if I miss somewhere, once or twice I had done that, I have missed that daily and omega-3. Again, I could see there are, increase in the hair loss. That means I understood I have so much deficient in nutrition in spite of having all these different kinds of foods. We are not completing the daily intake of nutrition. So I think surely this is something that has to be included in our daily life, in spite of whether you're having any issue or not, just to stay healthy from within. So yeah, having that self transformation makes a lot of difference in the business also. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you so much, Joe, for the opportunity.
Congratulations again on brand new 9%.
Yeah, thank
Guys,
you.
it's common sense, right? I mean, when you have used something, the kind of confidence that you will talk is much higher, right? And that's why we recommend. And what we have seen is people who are clients, they become great coaches also. It's just because of our confidence. None of us are into sales. We are not good at sales. We are not into sales, but we can always share our experience. So if you see here, Dr. Srirashmi, she shared her experience. but I'm already getting messages asking what are the products that Dr. Srirashmi use. So can you just maybe message what are the products that you used in the
Yes.
chat?
Yes.
Yeah, so that people know everyone has some issue or the other when it comes to hair loss. So we'll quickly have a small break in the sense if you have people who have joined us for the very first time, can you please quickly unmute, introduce yourself, your name, your profession, and which city are you logged in from, and who has invited you? Quickly. Anyone who's come for the first time? Yeah,
Hi.
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, I am Gauri Gupta. I'm from Bangalore and I am a admission officer in a engineering college in Bangalore. So
Nice.
Arjun invited me for this program.
Awesome. Awesome, Gauri. Welcome to our team. Keep joining,
Thank
keep
you.
learning. Anyone else? Sweta? Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah,
Sachin.
Sajid.
Yeah, hi all, and this is Sachin Mishra. So I work for HSBC in data and analytics division, and like I have overall 17 years of experience, and I I also got invite from Arjun sir.
Awesome. Welcome to the team, Sachin. Awesome.
Hello.
Yes,
Can I
Sweta.
talk,
Go ahead,
Joe?
Sweta. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Hello, my name is Sweeta. I live in a district known as Kotte in Kerala state. My job is I work as an IELTS trainer. I met Joe and Priya about January beginning, and until now, I think I'm going very well. Blessing of their support. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome to the team. Keep joining the sessions. The whole idea is to help a lot of people around us also. Anyone else first time? Great. So we'll move on to the next topic. The next topic is how to break a fat loss plateau. Many of us, we know this, right? I mean, when we did our personal journey or when we are helping others, obviously people who are extremely unhealthy, initially they lose weight, but there is a possibility at some point of time that they might hit a plateau, right? So what are the things that we can tell them, or what are the things that you can recommend so that they break this plateau and continue their journey? Over to you, Arjun.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. So this is Arjun here, loudly from Bangalore, and very passionately I built this business, and it takes some kind of a blessings to help people in day in day out. And today we got this topic because I got a text from my client, one of my client, 3 days back, and he's from Punjab. कि पाजी 94 weight हो गया है, कटदा ही नहीं पिया. मतलब he was speaking Punjabi and he's saying that from the last 2-3 weeks my weight is not going down. So many time client think that if the weight is not going down, the program is not working or something is getting stuck. So I got into a call with him, and I gave him some experience of how we can break this plateau. But I'll just share my screen with all of you to make you guys understand that what is the weight loss plateau. So weight loss plateau, what people think that when the weight is not going down. So we will talk about what is the root cause and solution, and what is a quick guide we can do that. So weight loss plateau. So 1 minute. Okay, so what happens? It occurs when body weight stops decreasing. So it says body weight, okay, body weight. It doesn't talk about the body fat percentage. Many time, client will just focus on the body weight. Okay, I'm 90 kgs from the last 2 weeks, and I'm still 90 kgs. My body weight is not going down. That starts giving some fear to the client. Am I doing the right things? Okay, so and then it's like a weight loss stops decreasing despite following the same diet. Common after initial weeks of weight loss. What happens during initial weeks, when you reduce the carbs intake, body starts reducing weight or body starts reducing fat, but it stops after certain weeks of time. The body adapts to conserve energy. That also happens during the weight loss program. The body adapts to conserve the energy. So what are the signs of plateau? Weight not changing for 3 to 4 weeks. Measurements not reducing. This is a very, very important factor. I always ask my clients, weight is not reducing, that's fine, but are you not getting slim? Are you not having inch losses? If the client says, yes, my measurements are also not reducing, then I consider this as a plateau. Fat loss progress is slow. Energy levels may drop. So that also has energy levels may also drop. So one is the root cause is metabolic adaptation. So body weight decreases, it slows down our metabolism also to some extent during the weight loss journey. So that also makes the body to decrease the weight reduction progress. Body burns fewer calories than before because of the metabolism slowdown. The body burns fewer calories. Root cause 2, people subconsciously move less while dieting. That also we have observed that people subconsciously they will start doing less exercise also, because over the period of time they don't do that much exercise which they were doing in the initial weeks. So less walking, spontaneous movement, that also can be the root cause of the weight getting stuck. So root cause is muscle loss. Low protein intake, lack of strength training can cause muscle loss. That also makes the body to reach the plateau, because that will not allow body to reduce weight. Less muscle leads to slower metabolism. Okay, so if the metabolism is slow, body will not reduce weight. Sometimes client will have weekend. For example, I was talking to one of my client today who was having a weight loss plateau. He himself told me Saturday and Sunday he will have sandwiches in his meals. So people will have weekend overeating, they will do. So if the weekend overeating is happening, that is known as hidden calories, which they will not share with us. That we can only know during the Zoom calls with them, or when we are meeting them. Even small additions can increase daily calories significantly. He was telling me that, can I take bulletproof coffee? Can I put butter in my coffee? I said no. You can take black coffee, but do not put butter in your coffee. Let's avoid the hidden calories. Hormonal changes can also be the root cause. Leptin decreasing. Leptin is the hormone which gives a satiety signal to the brain. So when the leptin decreases, our brain does not get the satiety signal. So that also does not allow us to stop when we are eating the food. Another hormone, ghrelin. So it's a hunger hormone. Due to its key role in stimulating the appetite and signaling the brain that it's time to eat. So overshooting of ghrelin hormone also giving more cravings. That also can be the root cause. Cortisol increases with stress and poor sleep. The stress is there. So before coming to the solution, we have to talk to them and we understand the right root cause of the weight plateau. That is very, very important to understand. Then the solution I will talk to you. But are you guys able to understand? First thing, when the client says my weight is not reducing, that cannot be the complete picture of the weight loss program. Sometimes, or majority of the time, client is getting slim, but fat is getting into muscles for the strong body. So overall weight loss is not happening. That first education we have to give to the client, that if you are getting slim, that doesn't mean that weight plateau has occurred. That is one. Second thing, if the slimness is not happening, body is not getting slim, weight is also not reducing from the continuous 3 weeks, yes, then we have hit the weight plateau. Then we have to understand the root cause, the right root cause. It can be the lack of sleep, it can be the stress, it can be the slow metabolism as well. Then what solution we give to the client? Let's increase the fasting window. First thing, let's increase the fasting window. If you are eating if you are eating into 8 hours of window and 16 hours of fasting, if it is happening, let's make it 9, 7 and 17 or 7 and 18. So that is how we have to increase the fasting duration, or 18 hours of fasting, 6 hours of eating window. That also makes the client to break the weight plateau. Second, from 3 meals a day, let's shift to 2 meals a day. I will advise them. Today also I gave the advice, let's cut down the breakfast. Let's come to directly early lunch. If you're taking lunch at 1, you can take around 12:30 times. Let's come to early lunch. That will increase the fasting window. That also helps the client to break the weight plateau. I had one client few years back. He came to 1 meal a day. He was so passionate. He came to 1 meal a day for 1 week, and suddenly he became slim. And all. After that, I told him, not get into 1 meal a day. It's not sustainable. We can break the plateau, but we have to do something which is sustainable. 2 meals a day is sustainable. It can be quite slow so for some people, but 1 meal a day. I told him, if you wish, you do, but keep me informed. How's your day going on? Very much important. But he said, no, I will do 2 meals a day only. So that is how we advise people to get into the break the weight loss plateau. It's quite common, but if we can understand the how does it weight loss mechanism works, we can help our client, because sometimes the unnecessary fear come to the client. Am I doing the right things? Okay, so 2 meals a day, increase the fasting duration, and understand the root cause of the weight loss weight plateau as well. Then it gives you the kick or the hike of helping the client in the right way. Okay, so that's all from my side. Back to Joe. If anyone has any question, you can just feel free to ask any question if you feel like asking.
Awesome, Arjun. Any questions, anyone? So, yeah, apart from what Arjun said, obviously, it's all a little mental also, right? It's not weight that you gained in the last few weeks to lose in the next few weeks. It's a weight that you gained in many, many years that you're trying to shed. Sometimes it takes time. I know how many people might remember Lena, right? Lena was stuck at 100 for many weeks. Then she went down to 84, 85. So that is the power of keeping on, right? And as a coach, it is important to tell them this, to keep them doing the right things. Right? Sometimes what happens is, I had a client who just started first week of the program, and she was calling me on WhatsApp call yesterday, and I could not pick the call. I was in an office call, so I messaged back saying, "Is anything urgent?" She said yes. And then though immediately after the office call, I called her up. 4 days into the program, actually. And she was saying, I am doing everything correctly, but I have not lost weight. I was like, let's wait for the first week, Saturday morning, we'll check weight. Yeah, she was like, no, something is wrong. Please tell me. And then I said, did you check weight? He said, yeah. How much what is the weight now? And she told me her weight. I said, you've already lost 500 grams. But she said, no, that's not what I want. I want to lose more. I said, it's okay. First week, it's fine. 500 grams is also good. She thought she will lose 3-4 kilos in the first week. So sometimes there is a lack of understanding that, or they feel that they can lose more fast, right? It's about making them understand that. So, great. We'll move to the next topic. The next topic is a very, very important topic, right? This is for everyone, right? Nirjara, who is fighting for Founders Platinum, right? She is going to talk about the different stages of this business. See, this different stages of this business is a very tricky topic, right? There are different mental stages, physical stages, 3, 6, 9, 15%, those pins are there. So different people will have different ways of explaining the different stages in this business. But because of her experience in this business, right? Someone who has gone platinum, it's a lot of experience. And anyone who is fighting for platinum, who is planning platinum, they'll understand the moment you finish platinum, you are much wiser. A lot of things you will learn, right? And Nirjara is going to share all that wisdom with us the next few minutes. Over to you, Nirjara.
Thank you so much, Joe. Good evening, everybody. Can I see some good evening?
Yeah, good
I
evening.
know it's might be a good night for so many people, but I want at least 50% people with video on. Oh, awesome. Good to see some videos on. Now, stages of life we are talking about. First stage is to start with the video on. Good, good, good. Nice. Thank you so much for switching on your camera. I can see some, vibrant faces, and now I got the better energy. Okay, so everybody's awake. Is everybody, anybody feeling sleepy? नींद आ रहा है क्या किसी को? Shall we do some rituals like, clapping or rubbing fingers? Okay, no worries. Okay, so as Joe said, today I'll be sharing about different stages of the building the business. So we'll share my screen. Okay, my screen is visible, right? Can someone please confirm?
Yeah, visible.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, a lot of people who have been in business, when I was given this topic, I was thinking Nibo se leader ABO tak batana hai, but now we have a simplified way to share the business stages, right? As we show in our opportunity as well. So first one is influencer, then getting into the coaching part, and then the ultimate, well, what we all want to aspire is the leadership roles, right? So first, let's talk about influencer. Uh, I want people to make it interactive so that, I know as Joe said, it's little bit tricky and serious topic. So want to make it more interactive so that everybody feels energetic and excited to work on these stages. So influencer, let's say before this business, if anyone goes to Instagram, what is the image for you about an influencer? What do you see an influencer doing on Instagram, especially?
Putting out their own photos, exercising and working out.
Correct, correct. And one more thing, nowadays, what the influencer do is they have these brand promotions. They keep promoting some products and all, right? And that is how people perceive an influencer. Like I have to promote some product. Mainly, that's what people call it as influencer. But as we see here, the name itself suggests that it's going to be influence. And when we are talk about influence, it's actually a very, very deep, meaningful word where we are empowering, impacting or creating a difference in somebody's life. That is the influence, right? So at an influencer stage, let's say when someone who starts a business, and this stage starts from the day zero when somebody sees the plan. And this, by the way, these stages, the time duration for every individual varies. Okay. Somebody who is we see as a green person, who's ready to go and very excited to start the business, for them this stage will last long, probably for a month or lesser. So it completely depends, and please don't evaluate yourself, talk to your coaches, okay, that which stages you are and how fast you can move and transition to the next stage. So first and foremost thing, as an influencer, when we start this opportunity, please check. This I keep telling. I'm a big time advocate of this first step for sure. That have you figured out your emotional why you actually want to build this business? That is the most important part to figure out. Because today, when I was doing follow up to one person who have showed the plan, and I was asking him that what is your dream, and that person, it took so much of time, because and that is genuine. As an employee, most times we kind of see that our dreams over the period of time with job, life, everything taking over gets shattered or gets faded away, right? So this is the most important thing. Sit with your coaches and first figure out what is your emotional dream to start this business. Okay. And what are the consequences? Let's say, for example, if you don't build the business with your current job income, will you be able to fulfill your dream? If you have figured out this thing, I think it will be easier for you to move forward. Okay. Next is education. So as a beginner, right, we all, whoever is working professional, we all have our degree, commerce, finance background, whatever it is, we had our basic degree. How much how many years we have spent on that education before getting into job? At least 20 plus years, imagine. And then we started working and getting that salary. But the beauty about this opportunity is that here we don't have to spend 20 years in education and then start earning. We can start earning from the first month itself. So both goes parallelly. Okay. So fall in love with the process of educating yourself, working on yourself. The first project that we'll ever work on in this business is on ourselves. Education. What does education means is obviously not learning science like how we studied and all, but here different kind of education, mainly first about health, because we are obviously into the health and fitness domain. So learning in depth about it, body science, nutrition. And second thing is going through lot of podcast. So here, one thing, just check. Obviously, you don't have to raise your hand here. Just check who is more excited, who is more excited for you to succeed in this business at this stage, you or your coach. If your coach is more excited than you know what all things to work upon, right? In your, just compare it with your job. Who is more excited about your job, you or your manager? Obviously you work hard there, you take initiatives, right? So same thing we have to implement here also. Unfortunately, what happens is people bring their employee mindset here, but not work ethics. You know, we have to do reverse here. We have to implement work ethics also. Okay. So go through a lot of podcasts. Rather than your coach pushing you to listen to the talks, you should be the one asking that, hey, I finished this talk. Can you share me more? Or what more materials I can work upon? No, I can listen to. How can I improve my skills? What are skills I need to learn? So coming to the skill part, social media. Okay. Our entire business operates on the digital medium. Obviously, we have to make sure that we are very, very comfortable with social media. And trust me, I was a person, you can say, was completely a ghost on a social media when this opportunity started. I hardly had 200 friends, no Insta account at all, no Facebook profile at all. No, I was very introvert. I was like, what if I'll put the picture? What will people judge? So initially, when the person start, they have so many inhibitions, doubts. And that inhibition doubts will be able to overcome by listening to a lot of audios and podcasts. So the goal should be actually to listen at least 100 podcasts as soon as possible. Okay. Uh, uh, Last step in this is creating our own testimony, as Dr. Sri Rashmi beautifully shared about her hair fall, hair control testimony, right? Like that, let's say if you don't have personal scope of weight loss like me and a lot of people here, Arjun and Dr. Sri Rashmi, you can find someone closest in your family who you can help get over some of their health issues. Because once you have created a single testimony in your family, that will open the door that you can't even imagine. Second thing is self usage. Obviously, 100% product usage. As a business owner, we have to make sure that we are using products of our own business rather than giving profits to somebody else. Okay. Is it sounding more serious? Or I forgot to remember some jokes, but still, I hope this is good enough for you to come back to this zone. Okay, so second, influencer. As an influencer, what I've shared just now is most people believe that on Instagram, how people keep selling products or talking about it, we have to do the same. That is kind of the image that is being built. But actually, influencer, the real work or the real goal for them is to inspire people around them, not sell, right? And that's what we have to do. We are actually entrepreneurs. We are not salespeople here. And entrepreneurs, they always add daily value. They create some valuable contents, or some positive difference, right? So through social media, are you able to build trust through your daily values? It could be anything, your personal, as somebody said, fitness contents, or talk to your coaches and figure out what works best for you. Okay. An influence begins when people see our lifestyle before they hear our advice, right? People will always see how we are living our life, and then they will listen to our advice. Right? I'll give a very, very funny example. Coming out of me is not usual at all. So, today we went out to a store, to a hypermarket, Reliance store for some things we had to buy. And uh, so I was like, last time I don't remember when I had junk. I seriously don't remember. No, it's been, I think, more than 1 year almost, for sure. एंड आई वाज लाइक आज तो चीट मील कर लेते हैं थोड़ा, आज तो जाके कुछ खरीदेंगे. एंड दिस आई एम बीइंग vulnerable here. I'm sure a lot of head might be turning for sure towards me, because this is not usual me at all. So I was like, कुछ तो खाएंगे यार, नमकीन या कुछ लेंगे, because we don't keep any junk at our home at all, no. So there's no chance of cheat meal for sure, and that's the secret of us maintaining our fitness. So I thought, but then while I was going on the way, I was thinking, I was just checking my WhatsApp. I was like, oh my God, I have so many clients, so many people who are looking up to me, and daily I'm telling them, eat this and eat healthy and blah, 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 so many advice. Like, what's the point? And after, I usually don't get cravings at all, but today I don't know what my mind, like probably bad dog was, hyped in my mind. And I was like, by the time I entered, I was like, no, I'm not gonna, take at all, of course. And I was so happy that because I was in this opportunity and because I'm helping out so many people, that's why I was able to today, do the thing which was not ideal at all. Of course, at the end, I'm also human being, right? So not a robot. So I also have some emotions sometimes, and these emotions flicker. But I'm damn sure if I would not have been in this opportunity or in this area or in this zone, for sure today I would have bought something, junk, and spoiled my health for sure. Right? Um, and that is what is the influence that I'm talking about. And now I'm going to share this example to all my clients, because they can relate very well, for sure. Right? And everybody, because nowadays we are living in a times where we enter a mall, so many things, unhealthy food, processed junk is at our exposure. Right? And I, for a second, myself could not believe that my mind for once is thinking like that, but it happens. No? Now, second is rewards. How many of you are excited? Rewards, no? When you see the message of this amount getting credited to your bank account. Imagine just from the first month itself, you can start earning in this business, right? That is strong start incentive. I'm not going into much of the detail, but apart from the monthly incentives, we have the scope to get 20,000 extra. That is a static income in the payout forms, in a year. Amazing, right? Second step is consulting and coaching. So again, education is a constant. See, at every stage in the business, education remains the foremost pillar if we want to grow big in this business, for sure. Obviously, the variety of education, the kind of material that we go through, it varies from stages to stages, the zone that we are in, the kind of business that we are building, but the education stays almost always at the top priority. Okay. Second step is getting independent. So just make sure that how fast you can get independent. This I can proudly say that when Reshape Nation had started, and of course we didn't have much privilege also, so I never had even a single consultation I gave to my coaches or my mentors. All the consultations, whatever I am today learning, I just observed, I learned, I made mistakes, I listened to cross lines, I attended all the functions, went through materials, did my own research work, everything. And that's where I have learned. But I was always eager to learn. I might have a lot of flaws, but one strength I can say is whenever I see something new, I'm always eager to learn that thing for sure. Right? So I invested a lot of time, learned. Not even a single consultation I have given to my coaches that, hey, can you do this consultation for me? I took, even if it is my colleague, I did their consultation in my office for sure. Right? And that gave me a lot of confidence. And that's what made me early I mean, very independent in the earlier stage. In fact, for me, it looked very odd to make my coaches do something, that I myself can do it. And I always used to think this, that in job, when we can start working immediately from first day itself without being dependent much on anybody, you would have seen many of you are working here. How many of you would give your work to your manager, that can you help me? Can you do this? We start doing activities so quickly in our job. We take it up, initiatives. But here in the business, because we are mentors and we have coaches, we kind of take it easy. But actually, it is taking our business little slow, not little, very slow. The moment we start doing independent activities, you see your business will take the different pace altogether. Okay. Um, Second is content creation, posting, learning how to create contents, client collages, consistent posting, the basics. It's not that here I'm today sharing some breakthrough stages. It's many of you already know it, but it's just that we have to keep doing same things every day, and especially the days where we don't feel like doing. If those days we conquer, that's where lies the real success. Okay. Third is understanding about the compensation. See, we are talking here about, big dreams, achieving so many things, but are we familiar? Do we know how much is, what is PV? How much is a calculation part? If somebody goes 9%, how much money they can make? What are the ways that you can build your 9% profitable or 12% or whatever it is. So compensation plan. Are you familiar? Let's say if you have a new partner in your team, can you explain about the money calculation to them? If not, please practice it at home with your spouse or with your kids or anyone who is available. Objection handling. Let's say someone talks about supplements, so many objection comes when we start the consultation, let's say initially. So have you practiced, have you listed down what are the possible objections you will get and how you will handle them? If not, please start these activities. Then last but not least, the very important thing is that will be the connecting dot for next stage, and that is creating a list. List means, have you noted down all the people in your circle? Everybody in your contact list should be exported in an Excel sheet. Okay. Once you do this, that is a surprise. Get back to your coaches and tell that I have told to create list and how you can make the $1 million business from this. Okay. Make sure that you are doing this activity this week itself, because I tell you, I give you very common example. I'm sure Joe has given this example before also. And just remember that this opportunity, after few years, if you are here, and imagine one of your best friend is there in somebody else's team, it would regret you for rest of your life for sure, and you don't want to get into that feeling, right? So make sure we have Ilango here. No, his story is not like quite similar, but his story is also like that. Fortunately, one of the cross-line leader had showed him opportunity long back, but thank God that he didn't start that, and he started now. No, I did DTM after 10 years. So that is how it starts, right? So create a list, share this opportunity with every single human being alive in this planet. That should be your goal. Forget and don't worry about whether they'll start the business or not. Don't judge the book by its cover. You never know who can turn out to be a next platinum leg in your team, right? Imagine if my coaches would have judged me, they would never showed me this business for sure. I can vouch 100%, but they didn't judge me. They showed me the business, right? And I'm here today. Dropping the message, sharing about this opportunity. Okay. Now consulting and coaching. So the feeling of consulting and coaching should not be like how much closure I have done, 400 PV, 500 PV, or 200 PV. It is not about dumping the products and doing the closure and then feeling happy, oh, I have done this. It is about that feeling and that thought process of serving people and taking them to the results that they are aspiring for in weight loss or any health issues they have started with a structured guidance. Okay. So moving on from influencer to the professional problem solver, where you should have a basic understanding what to do, when to do, and how to do. Okay. Because people don't buy products, they take our solutions. They have put a trust on you, faith on you, not the products. Right. Okay, rewards, of course, at this stage, again, as I've told, it varies from business to business, but at this stage, ideally, people can start their basic foundation as well, building the teams. And the rewards are 60,000. No, if let's say somebody starts the core incentive, 60,000 is a one-time cash reward in a year and plus 15% multiplier as well, right? Please get more details through your coaches on this. Now, last but not least is a business leader. That's what we all want to become, creating a legacy. See, if our business requires us, it's actually not a business, it's still a job, right? If business runs without our presence, that's where actually we are on the path to create a wealth and the legacy. So ultimately, we want to become a business owner which has a royalty income, right? And that's where this area and this stage starts. And obviously, I'm also work in progress. I'm no perfection in this for sure. And whatever I've been sharing, it is with the years of experience. And still, there is so much more to do for sure, right? So business leadership, learn how to share the opportunity. Every Sunday, we have one of our finest leader in the community sharing the opportunity. Just make sure that you have somebody sitting in that opportunity. That's where the Sunday evening becomes very exciting. Otherwise, Sunday evenings will be very dull, always planning for the next day, Monday, or week ahead. Second thing is working on the building team part, right? How you can recruit partners, how you can. So this business leadership stage is actually duplication of first two stages. Whatever you have done, now you will be duplicating in your teams as well. Retention, very, very important. Relationship building, right? This is actually a subject of blue ocean, like so much to learn. I have just added keywords here. It is not as simple as it looks for sure. But still, these are the areas. And as I've told, multiply your whatever you have learned. Now you have to implement, you have to empower people in your team. So creating more leaders through you, right? And they say that you have not started building the business until you have started producing leaders in your team. Okay, so multiply the impact through the leadership. And the real power actually comes when we create more leaders, we produce leaders, we create systems who are running, people who are, or the leaders who are building business for ourselves, right? And leadership is when our impact grows beyond the personal effort, when our presence is not needed anymore to run the business. That's where we are successfully creating the empire or legacy. Okay. And the rewards, obviously, starting with the BBI, that is a Business Builder Foundation, which is like 1,20,000 plus 20% multiplier. And what is the end limit? End limit is sky is the limit. That's where we can create wealth through this last stage. So that's what I wanted to share. I know it's a very crisp and short, but I hope some of you got the vision, and just wanted to end my talk with this, that first of all, if you're very new in the business, please sit with your coach, figure out your why, because that you would need for sure. If you have not figured out your why, I know it's a very blunt truth I'm telling. Next month, we are not sure whether you'll be here or not. And this we have seen, right? So if you feel that your dreams are really worth fighting for, you will be in this business even after 10 years like me. Otherwise, it just take a moment to fade away for sure. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share. Now, thank you so much. Back to Joe. Joe, you are on mute, I guess.
Yeah, I was on mute. Great explanation, Nazira. So today we had a great pace. I hope we'll implement and do everything that we learned today. Whatever Priya shared is something that can give you immediate results. So I would hope that each one of you will create a format, right, or a flyer kind of thing where your clients, especially ladies, can just put their photo, or you will have to put that photo. Ask them for a pic. You only put that photo, create that flyer, and ask them to post it tagging you on WhatsApp status as well as on Facebook, right? With a good quote, something about Women's Day. Okay. This is for all the ladies. Talking about lady clients. So guys also can do it provided you have lady clients. This is something that if you do on Saturday night, you'll have to start this work, start sending out these messages, get the photos from people so that you can fill up in those flyers with photos, send it back to your clients. You have to add them on Facebook. They have to add you as a friend, right? Then only they can tag you. All this work has to be done tomorrow so that on Sunday they can post it. I personally believe such activities will give you a lot of leads. So make sure you all do it and help your team do it as well. Thanks everyone. Good night. We'll catch up on Sunday morning.